Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Where we had just left off, we had purchased the charter to Helyarkin Hall and had some drunken escapades that apparently involved marrying Hagraven. So that was interesting. What we're going to do right now, we have, where is it here? We have a quest to visit the new museum in Dawnstar. And I seem to recall that...
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Yeah, Dawn Guard.
Hunters or something.
I seem to recall that starts a quest chain, although I don't remember...
They say that vampires attacked the whole of the Vigilant.
I don't remember anything about it. I don't think I've actually completed
and here
this.
Comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Museum about the Mythic Dawn?
Yes. My collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Okay.
Let's talk inside.
And I'll say, not having played any of the previous Elder Scrolls games, I have no idea what this Mythic Dawn is.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
Alright, so apparently this guy's museum is just his house.
The tapestries hung here and outside were found in Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye, made from sacrificial blood.
It's kinda morbid.
That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, a blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
Nothing to say about this weird dagger hilt?
Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business?
What is this Mythic Dawn cult?
They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis, when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum.
Who is Mehrunes Dagon?
Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Yeah, that guy sounds kinda nasty. Why did you open this museum?
It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
Okay, there's value in historic preservation, even if it's this ridiculous evil chaos cult. Let's talk about this job you want done, but don't ask me to kill anyone.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' Razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, And the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group. And they're right here, in Skyrim.
Yeah, stop right there. I'm not interested.
Fine. I can't force you to help me, but the offer is open. I'll just be tending the museum if you need me.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. Recreating, like, or reforging an ancient dagger of divine betrayal
I wasn't born in Skyrim.
isn't really the kind of thing that our Imperial Paladin Marius here is going to be into. That's some good, like, Dark Brotherhood stuff. We're going to leave that be. Instead, yes, I have to visit my new property in the Pale and Falkreath Hold. Right, well, I thought I already did. Or is it complaining that it didn't, like, talk to the book? Well then. Where'd my reindeer go? Scared off my reindeer, you stupid wolves. Yeah. Okay. All right. I should go tag Helyarkin Hall. I think the easiest way to get there is just going to be to go from Corvengeant there. And what I'm going to end up doing with the player housing, not yet, but eventually. I just wanted to unlock them for now. I'll end up using like one of them as a residence, the other as like an armory, and the last one as like a library. All right. Yeah, I think I'm up on that hill behind the giant stuff over there. So we're just gonna, oh, wolves. We're just gonna casually avoid all those mammoths. Just keep running. Yeah, I think this is a spot right here. Alright, we've got it tagged. We'll take care of these wolves. Or they just left. Alright, we'll tag the book. Alright. And that's about all we're going to do with those for now. Where is that? That's way off in the middle of nowhere. We're not going to bother with that. What I've been planning to do, now that I've got those all undone, we are going to do some stuff for the Legion. There we go. Well, I am an Imperial soldier, so I'll just head up here to Solitude. Now this quest line I'm gonna do.
Town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever.
Yeah, go to the Winking Skeever. So this quest I'm gonna do is going to. Whoop.
Being old's not so bad.
All right.
Keeps me fed.
Is gonna make me into like a champion of the Legion or something like that. I don't know if that gives me any special status of any kind, but
the Winking Skeever's
we'll see.
Got warm beds and cold mead.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Well,
Might consider joining up myself.
I've heard that you're looking for a soldier to fight a Stormcloak champion.
Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
Oh yeah.
I knew I could count on you, soldier. Here, this is for you. Show the rebels the futility of their cause.
Will do.
We need the rift. We need to regain control of it before we
I have
can
an
march
arrow.
on Windhelm without worry about our rear guard.
Guess I'm going down here. Oh, a bunch of potions that I can't take. A chest. Oh, wow. Okay. I've got a whole bunch of stuff here. A troop of Stormcloak rebels have challenged us to a battle on the fields of Whiterun. They want us to send a garrison of our greatest champions to fight theirs. I've talked to General Tullius, and we can't rule out the possibility that this is some kind of trap. After all, the traitors have shown they have little concern for loyalty. It's doubtful they would give honor the same courtesy. Still, winning this would dispel a lot of the mystique around their warriors. If we win, it's a huge blow to their morale. If we lose, we'll let it be known that our champion was just another soldier. Regardless, it's best we find someone who's willing to give their life for the cause. If they somehow survive, they'll have earned the armor we forged them. Alright, and I think there was a map here? Maybe it's under... Oh, alright, that's probably marked on the thing. But I am most interested in... Oh, yeah. Oh, look at all these effects. Oh. Okay, that's good stuff. And that gave me some weapons too. What's this? Akatosh's Talon. I'm guessing from the weight and damage that that's a two-hander? Yeah, that's a two-hander. We're not going to be going with that. Wow, okay. So that's a better sword than the Dawnbreaker. Alright. Not bad. So I'm going to go with Dragon's Oath. And where's that Dragon Shield? That is definitely an upgrade from our Steel Shield. Oh, look at this. Badass armor. Oh, yeah. I'm digging this. I'll be the Imperial Champion for this. And this is a perfect set of armor to go...
Empress cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon.
Yeah, great.
The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
To go do some fighting for the Legion. Alright, well, let's head back to the farm and we'll make a quick deposit. We'll drop off a bunch of our unused equipment. Let's head upstairs here. Did that... Oh, I thought I heard footsteps. Yeah, it's the goat. Okay, weapons. I will leave the Dawnbreaker here for now. My silver armor will also go back here, and the steel shield I do not need. Wow, that Imperial shield is really good looking. And those stats are really strong. That'll probably get used for quite a while. Let me go see if I can disenchant that robe. Nope, it's not even on the list. Alright, good to know. How am I doing on weight? Okay. Yeah, usually checking at a quick glance at my weight, like the 135 out of 495, that gives me a general idea, just like at a super quick glance, if I'm carrying a bunch of crap I need to go vendor, or if I'm generally doing okay. So it looks like we're generally doing okay. Let's go fight a Stormcloak champion. and let's see what we got for a shout. We'll go on Unrelenting Force for right now, and we are going... Yeah, we're just going straight east over the hill. Reindeer, I'm going to leave you here, because this sounded like it was going to be a nasty battle. And this is one of the Creation Club things, so they might have souped this up a little bit.
Waiting. Insufferable waiting.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Careful with that fire.
Soon.
Let's do this already. I'm itching to kill something.
This should be fun.
Let's make this a battle the bards remember.
For the sons of Skyrim.
Oh, yeah. They didn't stand a chance. Look at that body twitching.
Yes?
Nothing. I'm just healing. Nope. Oh, here's another set of unique gear. Okay, that's actually going to be really useful when I go back to Stolsheim. Stolstheim, whatever. Yeah, we'll just take the rest of this garbage. Okay. Did that finish the quest, or is it chained? No, battle... Okay, I guess that was it. It was just one of the smaller Creation Club things that was added in. And yeah, so just to clarify, I realize it's really late in the series. I can't believe I didn't think to mention this before now. But I do not have any Creation Club content beyond what was added with the Anniversary Edition for free. Or not for free, but like with the Anniversary Edition. I'm not running I'm not running any other any other Creation Club stuff. All right, so I'm going to drop all that off. Yeah, that Stormcloak armor looks pretty good too. I like that helmet and that shield. But I also like being an Imperial on this character. Alright, so now we have a mission to regain the Pale. Well, we can get there from our house at Winstead Manor. And I've only done some of the Civil War stuff like once. I've played through, I think, like once for each side. So I don't really remember this too well. I think I've got to go join up with the Imperials and like attack a Stormcloak fort or something like that. And that I have to do that like in each of the major holds. So we'll see. So we'll get a mosey over here. It didn't look like it was too far. I think we're right up on top of that hill in front of us. Yep, there's one of our guys. I'll be one of the cool kids, leave my reindeer with the horses.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim.
Reporting for duty.
I need you to deliver some false orders to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. But first, we need to get our hands on some rebel orders to make the forgeries. The Nightgate and Candlehearth Inns are frequent stops for Stormcloak runners. See if you can't convince one of the innkeepers to help you. One way or another, get me those documents. But don't do anything rash if you go to Windhelm. Well, soldier, can you do this?
Yep, consider it done.
Good. Make it happen, soldier.
I don't like having to go murder a courier, but them's the orders. Yeah, Nightingale Inn, that's what I thought. Yeah, so have I mentioned that the Nightingale Inn is an extremely good location to get a fast travel destination to, like, early on in the game? You come here all the friggin' time. Or even, like, to this general area.
If you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and... Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Night Gate for food or lodging?
This is the direct approach. Seen any Stormcloak couriers lately?
I tend to keep my patrons' privacy.
Maybe some gold will help?
Well, if you insist.
I do.
He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough.
Thank you.
Anything you need, just holler.
All right. Where's my reindeer?
I've been looking for you.
Oh.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I don't think that's the Stormcloak courier. I think that's a regular one. And what did he just give me? Letter of commendation, is that it? Yeah, that must be it. Alright. Well, I'm a soldier doing a job, so I'm going to find that Stormcloak courier and just run him down. Is that him? No, it's not him. It's just some guy. That wolf didn't put up much of a fight. Get off the butt of my reindeer. All this stuff trying to slow me down. I need to get that courier. There he is. Is that? No, it's just some lady. You're cool. Two for one. Well, he was a uniformed soldier carrying a marked pouch, so it's not murder. Alright, let's return that back to Legate Ricka. There she is.
Very good. Let's see what you have here. Interesting. They know more of our plans than I expected. It would seem Fort Dunstad is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. One moment while I correct some of these documents. That should do it. Make sure those forged documents get to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. It'll throw him off our trail, allowing us to maneuver more freely.
Sure.
Until next time.
I'm just gonna show up in Dawnstar with my Imperial Champion armor and deliver some sensitive military documents to the Stormcloaks. Nothing suspicious about this at all. This is legit. It's totally legit. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I have important documents for you, sir.
Is that so? I don't recognize you. Why aren't you wearing your Stormcloak colors?
Ditched it for this. Easier to sneak past the enemy.
I suppose it would be. Good thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's take a look.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Good. Looks like the reinforcements for the fort are on the way. And we have some information about enemy troop movements as well. Excellent. It's not easy running messages, what with Imperial scouts crawling all over the place. Well done. Why don't you grab yourself a drink at the Wind Peak before heading back? All right then.
And he gave me 5 gold. Okay, I'm gonna call that a mission well done. Alright, Leggett, Ricka, what's next?
Something to report?
Reporting for duty.
Your objective is Fort Dunstad. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort.
Okay.
Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
Fort is as good as ours.
I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Keep your guard up.
Fort Dunstad. Yeah, we'll go from Fellhammer, I guess. Yeah, this is what I thought. You have to go capture this rebel fortress. And I think I'm supposed to meet up with yeah. Here's my Legionnaire homeboys. Alright, in we go. Good old frontal attack. Any more? It's not going to be a good day for you.
Die, dog! Die, rebel!
Look at these guys shooting these arrows at me. That's right. Yeah, I can block your arrows now.
For the Emperor! Die, dog!
Let's go get these guys. Just jump right down in the middle of it. Chop that guy right in half. The Legion never yields. What are you doing? Chop him up. Yeah.
With the sons of Skyrim!
There we go. Okay. Well, that's how we take out the Stormcloaks. Looks like there's still one of them left. Red dot, I guess they're running. Okay. Well, I guess we've retaken the Pale. Maybe? I'm really digging this suit of armor.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious.
Yeah,
but a well-made arrow strikes.
Yeah, you're
forth
well-made
like the
arrow.
fury of a god.
I should have picked up this armor a while ago. This is really good, and
What is it?
with the bonuses.
It's good we hold the reach. Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh? Battles are won by trained and disciplined men. Wars are won by talented and exceptional individuals. I'm raising you to Prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank. You've earned it.
Awesome. Promoted. What are my new orders?
Make your way to our camp in the Rift. We have a few surprises for the Stormcloaks lined up.
Sounds good. Yes, sir.
For the Empire.
For the Empire.
What do you need?
What I need is to head down to the Rift. And we can get there by going south of Ivarstead, it looks like. Oh, that's a bear. Speed bump. Fast traveled into some wildlife. A bear and a wolf that don't attack each other, only come after me. Let's see if my Imperial buddies will help me out. Instead of letting my reindeer get beat up as I go through the dismount animation. Alright, they did. Cool. Alright, we still dealing with Legate Ricka? We are.
Something to report?
Reporting for duty.
You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing if made public.
Ooh.
I need you to find evidence of her corrupt activities and use it to gain a measure of her cooperation. This will require stealth and discretion. The Jarl's guards won't take kindly to anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters.
I'll get the proof.
Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
You can. You can always count on my potions of invisibility. Do I have any left? Maybe I should go make a couple. Stealth and discretion are not really the strong suits of Marius, our heavy armor paladin. So I think it's what? It's Nirnroot and vampire dust is the recipe for invisibility potions. Nirnroot, vampire dust. I think. It's not Nirnroot? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's what I thought. I guess it just wasn't on the list. Okay, so now we can head to Riften. We have to get some dirt on the steward. And show that he's dealing with the Thieves Guild. I better turn on the quest marker. This is probably going to be like... I think there's a thing in Markarth.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady.
Potion. Where'd my potion... there it is.
That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved
You're
a dragon.
trespassing here.
It
You'd
killed
better clear
several
out.
soldiers.
I'm
before it
invisible.
started.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Rift falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty.
I
of
hate
preparing
stealing.
a private carriage.
Welcome to
just in
Riften.
case.
Home of the thieves.
Good.
guild.
If Riften
Or so
should
they
fall,
have you
it's only
believe.
right that its leader be
Those
spared.
others, they're just thugs. Vermin creeping around the rat way.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Recognize this?
Not here. Come with me. Stay close and the guards will leave you alone.
What is it? Dragons?
No, it's not dragons.
There's fine steel
It's blackmail.
at the Scorched Hammer, if you fancy a new blade.
Oh, I don't need a new blade.
I suppose you're here to extort something from me? Is that it? Well,
You
what is it you
rebels
want?
are doing a fine job destroying yourselves. Soldiers running errands.
So you're an Imperial spy. Interesting. I have no strong love for the Stormcloaks, but I can't say I'm all that fond of the Empire either. This war of yours makes it difficult for a resourceful woman to advance her interests. Perhaps we can find a way for both of us to prosper from this unfortunate discovery?
What kind of agreement did you have in mind?
What if I told you about a large shipment of gold and weapons?
I'm listening.
Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement.
All right, yeah, that's a deal.
They're taking it by wagon to Windhelm. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy, and guarded by many men. Now let's pretend we never had this discussion.
That works for me.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you
You're
continue.
trespassing here. You'd better clear out.
Oh, I'm clear
As
now.
Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain...
Well, we dug up some dirt without having to really fight anyone, and that blackmail was very subtle and indirect. So that suits me just fine. We'll run back to the Imperial camp. And see what Legate Ricka has to say about a large shipment of weapons and gold.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim.
Anuriel says there's a shipment of coin traveling to Windhelm.
Excellent work. I knew you'd bring back something useful. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Come on, give me an up. There we go. Was being a little slow there for a second. Alright, this will actually be a good chance to get Shore's Stone discovered. I don't have that. I think that's that and Dragon's Bridge, maybe, are the last of the small towns I haven't tagged. So that'll be a good excuse to visit a new little town on the way through. way through to wage some war. No big deal. Come on, reindeer. Have more stamina. And I don't remember offhand if this fortress is full of bandits or stormcloaks or what. Well, I'm just going to go around. I see a lady up there, but I can't really tell what she's wearing. Not even any ambushes out here in the wilderness. Not bad. And Shorestone, this is another town with a mine, I think. When it comes time to what's this guy fighting out in the street? Alright. when it comes time to start doing the construction on the player housing, having a whole bunch of mines tagged for fast travel is going to be helpful, because that consumes an enormous amount of iron. An enormous amount. Alright, looks like here's my Imperial ambush. I'll leave my awesome reindeer behind.
This Imperial armor is damn heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Well, look who it is. How have you been?
Hey, Hadvar. I'm alright. How are you?
Good to hear. I need this to go well. This is my first real command since they promoted me after Whiterun. You know, some nights when I close my eyes, I see the battle stretched out before me, like I'm still there. Do the men you've killed haunt you? Mine do.
If you hadn't killed them, they would have killed you.
That's what I keep telling myself. But never mind all that. What brings you out this way?
There's an enemy wagon loaded with coin and weapons. We need to capture it.
Really? It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon for about a day now. So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, fine. Keep your secrets. I see how it is. That wagon recently had a little accident. They're stranded now, just up the road.
Oh, shucks.
We're outnumbered, but I have a plan. You got here just in time.
What's the plan?
First, we're going to take out their sentry. Then we'll situate ourselves overlooking the camp. Next, you'll infiltrate the position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage of arrows. With a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and even the odds a little.
I have a better plan. You wait here, and I'll take care of it.
All right, if you insist. But we'll come running if it sounds like things have gotten out of hand.
All right. You know, it's something that I think a lot of people take for granted, or a lot of players take for granted, but they did an amazing job with the voice acting in this game. I mean, they got like Max von Sydow to voice one of the Greybeards. You know, I mean, they did an incredibly good job. The guy who does Hadvar there, he's incredibly talented. I mean, they got really, really good voice actors for this game. And I personally think it adds a lot. I'll do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, right in the back.
Bastard!
Bad idea.
Yep, bad idea. Look the other way. Fight those other dudes as I just come up and take all these guys in the back. Let's see what's in here. Come on, open this up. That's some solid equipment. I'm going to take all of that. Is there another one? No, just that. But yeah, like I was saying, the quality of the voice acting, I think, is a detail that's easy to overlook. Like, you know, when they're making a game like this, it's one of those things that if they do it well, you barely notice. But if they screw it up, it destroys the game.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
We make quite a team, eh? I'll stay here and guard the shipment. You get back to camp with the news. Have them send some men with a new wagon. This one isn't going anywhere.
Sounds good. Now I think we get another battle for the fort. I think that's how it goes in each of the little provinces here. Or each of the holds. We run an errand, then we take the fort.
Something to report? Your objective is Fort Greenwald.
Yep.
Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
The fort is as good as ours.
I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Yeah, like Legate Ricka.
Go to new places and see the world.
I think she's voiced by Claudia Christian, the actress from like Babylon 5. Incredibly talented people. All right, which one of these forts do I have to take? Oh, well, I've already got that one. All right, let's go. We'll go meet up with our Imperial Legionnaire buddies. Come on. There they are. I'll show up on my trademark reindeer. Oh, they're already shooting. All right, let's do it.
You call yourself a warrior?
Wow, that was embarrassing. Oh, come on, really? Can you not break through that with Fusroda? Any of them in here? Nope. Oh, I got like arrows sticking through my head. It's alright, I'm tough. Don't mess with the Dragonborn. Just cutting through these guys. Yeah, these the soldiers during these fort battles, I think they've got like nerfed stats or something, because they die incredibly easily. I mean, I'm literally one-shotting these guys. He tried to swing on me.
Not like this.
Any left? Just a couple stragglers. All right. Let's go see General Tullius. Let him know we've taken Riften. Now, if we go into Castle Dower.
Taking control of the rift was a great victory. Ulfric must be rather nervous with us so close to his doorstep. You've come a long way. I don't think we could do without you. I'm hereby raising you to Tribune.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Here,
again.
take this gift as a sign of the Empire's appreciation. And my own.
What are my new orders?
You're needed in Winterhold. Report to our hidden camp there.
Yes, sir.
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor. All right.
What is it, Imperial?
We are moving right along. So, we have taken the Rift and the Pale, and now we are going to be going to Winterhold. So, with that, I am going to call it an episode, and make sure to check out the next one, where we continue with our Civil War. As always, thanks for watching.